Hey everyone, it's Eric here from My 525XL. Today is Friday, May the 5th. Just giving you a quick update on the tank. Haven't added any livestock or lost any for that matter. But just wanted to talk about a few things. Parameters have been rock steady lately, and I have noticed my Florida Recordia there is just really doing well. Piece that's stuck on the glass is growing. The little tiny pieces I put on the plugs, actually 3, now one of them is split. So he really seems to be liking the parameters as it is. I moved the Space Invader over. I didn't like where it was in the corner, so I've just moved it over here for now. But the growth I'm getting seems to be quite good. Finally, the plate is growing now. You can see it encrusting onto the rock, which is great. The Favia there is really taking over that rock as well. So they're doing the same as usual, I guess. Ghani in the back, the red one, seems to be growing, not tremendously, but that's fine with me. I did move the banana locani, I think that's how you pronounce it, down to the bottom. It was starting to bleach out at the top, and I did some reading on it, and they say that it is a deep water coral, so I'm going to keep it on the bottom. It's probably getting about 180 par down here, roughly. So I'm going to see how it does there, but I can already see a bit of coloration coming back, like the greenness coming back. So I'm going to keep it down there. I just put it down there probably beginning of the week. So torch coral is doing good. The pistachio acapulco in the back there just keeps on encrusting onto that rock, which is looking really nice. It's really got a ton of growth compared to when I got it. It just seemed to take off all of a sudden. The I don't know if it's kind of hard to see. The rock flower in there is still nestled in. That no-namer coral there in the middle there, the big one that's branching out, is really taken off. I fragged a piece off because it was covering the other side of the acapulco, the pistachio acapulco. I just put it down there and it's really growing nicely there. Bird's nest is branching out. Creamsicle is encrusting onto the rock. And the green slimer is really getting some height. Pop rock down here, not doing much. I don't know. I knew it wasn't too great when I got it, but I thought I'd try and nurse it back, so I'll leave it there. It's not hurting anybody. So everything in the tank is looking pretty stable. Parameters are stable. I'll post the ones here that I took at the beginning of the week. And I'm pretty happy with the way everything's going. So everything looks a little bleached out right now, or less colorful, because I've put the lights on a photo mode just so it's not totally blue. Down in the fish room, or in the back I should say, I did a little bit of reorganization here on the bricks. I moved the bricks for the Radions to the back, and I just did some 3D printing for cases on them, and I just mounted them up onto the wall like that, so at least it's not hanging down anywhere. Still a bit of a bird's nest down there, no pun intended on the coral. When I get to it, I'm going to try and clean it up, but at least I got the bricks off the wall. These are pretty cool to print. It took about 9 hours actually on my 3D printer. I just did one red one because I ran out of black filament, but you could see the guy that put it on even put the the logo of the Radion on there, the name. So, and they fit the bricks perfectly, both the Gen 4 and the 6. So just the Gen 6 bricks a little taller, that's all. But fits perfectly. It's got some air holes on the side, not that I think it matters. And then it's got 3 screws on the back, and I just attach it to some wallboard there. So yeah, I kind of tidied that up a bit. I think I mentioned in the last post I put my Kimura water changer up top now, off of the bucket down there, get it up off the floor, so more of a permanent place for it. So that's it for the back of the fish room and tidying it up. Everything went according to plan. I was kind of happy with those 3D prints, and they all worked on the first try, so sometimes 3D printing is a little finicky. I just picked up a resin one now, and I have yet to get a print on it. I'm still learning, so. Anyway, that is it for the update on the tank. Sorry, down below, same old stuff. Reef mat is working great. I cleaned out the skimmer actually last week, top to bottom. Pulled the pump out and ran it through some citric acid, put it back in, and did the same with the Core 20s, just to clean them out, make sure there's no gunk in there. So I just hate things getting dirty. So yeah, that's about it. Not sure when my next update will be. Heading to Portugal on the 17th of May, so that means my older son will be in charge of the tank. So I'm going to have to give him the gears on how to do everything. Everything's so automated now, it's not even funny. He's just got to do the frozen shrimp and then a couple of sheets of nori. I've got the Neptune auto feeder going with the pellets at noon, and then I'll just show him what to do with the water in the back. So hopefully everything works okay. The only thing that bugs me, the one thing I am dosing is the potassium, and the end of the hose keeps plugging up no matter what I do. It's like it's got to be submerged or something. It just crystallizes at the top, and then I don't know if it's going through or not. So every day I'm actually just squeezing that little hose to make sure I get flow. Any tips or tricks on that one? If you guys know, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about that one. Every day I'm squeezing the crystallized potassium out of there, so I'm not sure how to get around that. Anyway, that's it for today. Pretty quick update. As I say, nothing added, nothing lost. Everything's looking pretty good. Oh, I forgot about the rum cake coral there. The fish tend to swim around quite vigorously once in a while, and it knocked it off the rocks. So I've fixed it down there with some putty, and hopefully that will hold it. Anyway, that's it for today, Friday, May the 5th. Hope you guys are having a great week. Enjoy the weekend up in Canada here. Toronto, we're supposed to get some sun. I think Saturday, Sunday, it's been raining all week. Today is the first day it hasn't, so looking forward to that. Anyway, questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching. Always love to hear from you guys. And once again, if anybody's got a tip or a trick on that potassium hose from the doser not getting full of crystallized stuff, potassium I guess, let me know. I'm just squeezing it out every day. All right guys, that's it for me. Have a great weekend and happy reefing.